Hello Yaoi fans, this is Kimmy Moon, formerly known as Black Widow. In this video, I will demonstrate how you use the Yaoi translations we have listed in the Yaoi library. Once you have access to the library, then you can play all the games that we have translated or are in the process of translating. You'll be able to access them directly from the library, just as you will be able to with our fictions. These are adult games, so please make sure that you are over the age of 18 before attempting to access them. Okay, so our translations are super simple. First, you choose the game you want to play. In this case, we're going to use the game Chokai no Hana. And we're just picking this game because it's close to being complete and it's a fun game. Now understand that our games are 100% still in Japanese. We don't patch or hack or in any way alter the games themselves. So, because of this, that means that when you open your game, it's still going to have Japanese on the navigation bar. So what you'll need to do is visit our website, locate the game you want to play, scroll down near the bottom where you reach the part that says Navigation Hints and Tips. And this is where you'll find an overlay, that is, the English words are put in place of the Japanese words so that you'll be able to figure out what the buttons do and be able to play it with ease. Now, once you figure out what the buttons mean, you don't have to keep visiting our website. You'll need to go there if you need a refresher or a reminder once you start playing the game and you can't remember what button does what. Okay, so this will show you the English words on the navigation menu. Now next, I'm going to show you what the translations actually look like. Okay, so this is a translation. Now, normally you'd start at the beginning. What I did is preset this one so you can see the two choices at the bottom. One choice is Fight Fair and the next one is Cheat. These translations are an HTML file that runs in your browser and it is fully interactive. Now I'm going to shrink this down so that you can see where it runs next to your game, and you would adjust it on your screen so they can sit comfortably next to each other. On your screen, more than likely, it should be able to fit nicely and snug and all that good stuff. The reason it looks a little bit smaller on mine is because I'm having to squeeze these into two boxes for the purposes of recording, to make it fit on the video. So it's a little bit smaller than it's going to look on your actual screen. Okay, now since we're not starting at the beginning because this game, the beginning is a little risque, so I'm going to pick a route that is safe for public viewing because remember, these are adult games and they're designed to tantalize and they're naughty and they're full of sex, and so we want to make sure that you understand that we're going to stick with something that's user friendly and video friendly. So that being said, move things around for your own comfort level. I'm going to leave this one like this so you can see both at the same time. Let's go ahead and load the game. And I'm going to click on the load bar here. And then I'm going to pick the one that was saved. And these are the two options on here. We have Fight, Fair, and Cheat. And like I said on the translation, you'll see they're in the exact same order. So you know which one you're picking. The top one is Fight Fair and the bottom one is Cheat. So that way you don't have to know how to read these. You just read them on the screen. Okay, so I'm going to pick Fight Fair on the game. And I'm going to pick Fight Fair on the translation. Now to make sure you pick the right one, the very top part says choosing to fight fair, so you know you're in the correct route. Let's say that by chance you accidentally picked the wrong one and you had picked Cheat. To go back to the page that you're supposed to be on instead of this one, if you go up to the top, this little arrow, when you mouse over it, is going to appear and you can undo it. And then there's another arrow that appears that allows you to redo it. So if you want to go backwards or forward within the translation, that's how you do it. Okay, so now that we're back to Fight Fair, this is pretty much all you do in order to play the game. You're going to hit autoplay when that option is available. And see how the words just run across the screen? All you do is read the English version over here. Okay, now on our translations, character names are color-coded. That way you can make sure you're in the right place. So in other words, you just heard Archie say ha, or it's pronounced in the game Archie. If you were way down here, then you know you're in the wrong spot. So what you would do is speed up the game or slow down the game to accommodate how fast or slow you read in connection with how fast or slow it's going across the screen. So we're going to go ahead and let it play out for a few minutes so you can see how it works. So you'd be reading here. There's him again. So we know we're right here. And we keep reading and reading and reading. Okay, and you keep going.
早いな。動きに無駄がない。だが。
Okay, and that was Judon speaking. Keep going, you're still reading. Okay, and that's all you do. So the translation just reads along with the game. And we have indicators. Okay, like in this case, the picture has now changed. So we have scene changes like flipped over to let you know somebody's getting flipped over. So you see the scene, click on it, and it takes you to the next part. And then again, you just keep going. And it's pretty much, that's all you're doing.
私に歯向かうなど愚かだったな。
Read and play. And that was that part right there. We keep going, keep reading. And yeah, so that's all there to it. So in a nutshell, that's how these work. You'll eventually reach another choice card. The choices are in the same position.
そこまで。勝者、内海十蘭。
That's this section right here. Keep going. And then you get down to another scene indicator. Core members begin talking. So when you click on that, you'll be able to
タイで一番強いあるしな。
what they're saying. That was member A, and so forth. The only big thing is that these are not verbatim. They are definitely written with English speakers in mind. So there are sections where if you know even a little bit of Japanese and you hear them say something where you may think, okay, that is not what that guy said, and you would be right. What we've done is we've written it completely rewrite in English, and that way you don't have to guess what he meant by what he said. It's going to tell you what he meant by what he said by changing it to exactly how an English speaker or close to it, how we would have said it, so that you understand what's going on in the scenes. And that's it. They're written with the fans in mind, and we want to make sure that you're spending more time enjoying the satisfying sexual encounters in these with our uniquely naughty fan base versus trying to play the guessing game with English versus English. If you have any questions, issues, or concerns, please feel free to contact us through the emails that are found on the website or within the game translations themselves. I can't promise a fast reply, but I can promise we'll do all that we can to provide the best solution possible. And please continue to support these projects by joining our library so we can create more games and more translations a lot faster. Well, hope you have a great evening. Bye for now.